Hi everyone, today we're discussing starchy vegetables. What does starchy vegetables mean? It means veg that has a high sugar content, so a high carb content. Some veg is really high in water and very low in carb and sugar. And other vegetables like the white potato, as I'm sure we'll all be aware, are very carb heavy. And other vegetables that would come into the same category as the white potato would be things like carrots, butternut squash, probably sweet potato as well. And a lot of people ask me, some people aren't quite aware of that, so if you're not, then that's hopefully some information from the offset. But when people hear about starchy veg and they find out that butternut squash and carrots are similar to white potatoes, they sometimes start to think, well, I'm going to eliminate them from my diet because they must be calorific, because if I can't eat white potatoes, then I shouldn't be eating other starchy veg. So that's why I thought it was important to have this conversation today, because it's something that's quite misunderstood. Some people haven't heard of it at all, but even those that have, sometimes it is a misunderstood topic, so I want to talk about it today. Let's talk about the white potato. We talked about it a little in the carbs video. There's nothing wrong with the white potato. The white potato's got such a bad rep in recent years. There is absolutely nothing wrong with eating white potatoes. The problem is two things. One, the quantity. You see, white potatoes taste brilliant, and so most people tend to eat way too many of them. So that's the first problem. The second problem is what we do with white potato. Most of the time, white potatoes are eaten in the form of chips, so they're deep fried and absorb all that fat, as would any vegetable that you deep fry or any food that you deep fry. It's not specific to the potato or to chips. It's the frying process that turns what is quite a good, healthy vegetable into something much less healthy. And again, with chips, quantity is massively important, because of course chips taste amazing because we eat too many of them. So it's the process of frying them and also probably roasting them with lots of fat and things, which is how most people eat potatoes. So it's those two things that make the potato a problem. With carrots and butternut squash and sweet potato as well slightly, but mostly with carrots and butternut squash, those problems aren't such a big deal. You're not likely to eat an excessive amount of carrots. I mean, I like a carrot as much as maybe the next person, but am I going to eat them in the same way as I would eat lots of white potatoes? Probably not. Butternut squash, I mean, maybe slightly more. Butternut squash is really nice as well, but I don't think that people overindulge in them, in those vegetables, in quite the same way as they would potatoes. And also, people tend not to fry these vegetables. They tend to be roasted or cooked in a pan, in a stew. You know, we use them in different ways, which is the other important thing. We're not deep frying them. If we were to deep fry these vegetables and eat them in the same quantity as white potatoes, they would be a problem. But that's not likely to happen. So when you hear about starchy vegetables and people say you should avoid starchy vegetables, they're high in sugar, high in carbs, don't worry about that so much. It's not that that information is not correct, because it is, but it's not likely that there's going to be the same problem with this type of veg as it is with this type of veg. Quite simply, as I said to somebody when they posed this question to me about carrots, specifically, should they watch how many carrots they eat? I said to them, well, you're correct in the sense that they are a starchy veg, but never in my almost 10 years as a PT have I ever looked at somebody's food diary and had to say to them, I think you're eating too many carrots.